Hey Bookish Dragons, it's Stephanie with Ravens and Blots, and today I'm doing a book tag. Ha! I feel like it has been forever since I've done an actual book tag, and so I started looking at all my subscriptions and seeing who had done a recent tag that I wanted to do. And Becca, the book reviewer, did a tag called the I Own Too Many Books tag. It's like she was reading my mind. Actually, disclaimer, I don't think I own that many books. I kind of like having a mini library around me at all times. Plus, it always gives me something to read. Now, if you're talking my TBR, that's a whole nother question. So basically, it's 10 questions, and I'm going to link her original video down below, so you can go and check that out after you're done watching me spaz out about books, because that's what I do. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. Question 1 is book that you've owned the longest. Now, I have a strange relationship with books, and like a lot of my kids' books I still have from when my mom packed them up and from when I moved out and stuff. So I still have a lot of my kids' books. So it took me a while to find the one that I've owned the longest, but this one is The Very First Dictionary, A Magic World of Words. And this one was given to me Christmas of '87. So I was literally 3 years old when I first got this one. So this is definitely the oldest one that I could find, reasonably, that was still in my room. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of them are, but that one's there. Alright, the next question, number 2. A book you've owned the longest but still haven't read. And that, for me, was actually shocking, but it's Sherlock Holmes, The Complete Sherlock Holmes, Volume 1 by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I for sure thought I read this, and then I found out my TBR shelf, and I realized I've only read like 330 pages of this book. So I don't know why I've set it down, but I'm a huge fan of Sherlock Holmes. I love Sherlock Holmes, so I want to pick this up now. Number 3 is the book you totally absolutely hated and should have got rid of, but haven't for some reason. Now, this book I've actually talked about a lot in different videos, mainly videos that I didn't like books in, and that would be Isla and Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. I felt like this was just such a letdown after Anna the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door. This is the third one in the companion novels of those trilogies, and I just wasn't a fan. However, the reason I haven't gotten rid of this, because even though it scored like a 3-star, and my rule is it has to be above a 3.5 in order to stay on my shelves, is because I have the other 2. And I like to keep series together. So even if I don't like the one in the series, I'm still going to keep the third one in the series. So that's the only reason why I still have it on my shelf. Number 4 is a book that someone has persuaded you into getting, but you really don't have a desire to read. Strangely enough, it's The Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. I love The Hobbit, and I love Lord of the Rings, and I read Lord of the Rings so much. It's like not even crazy. But for some reason, I'm having such a hard time getting into this book. I've tried, I think, twice, and I just haven't. And I really want to. Like, that's the thing. I really want to, but every time I pick it up, I'm like, no, don't think so. So hopefully I will get into that sometime this year. Number 5, a TBR book that you want to read next from your latest haul. I want to read The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman. This has like a Regency feel and a mystery and I think some vampires or werewolves, I'm not quite sure, but the cover is really what drew me and it looked amazing. I was like, I'll pick you up. So I really want to start that one next. Number 6, that one book you bought that one time at the one store but then haven't picked up since, and it's been on your TBR for a long time. Guys, I'm so ashamed to say this one. Oh my goodness, I'm so ashamed. It's The Ember in the Ashes by Sabir Tahir. I have no excuse for this book. Like, literally, I picked it up because I heard so many excellent things about this book. All the reviews have been so amazing. I love the idea of Rome. I love this. I want to read this book, and I just have not been in the mood to read this book at all, which is really sad because I think the sequel comes out this year. and I want to get the sequel, but I really want to read this book before I get the sequel, and I need to read this book. Like, majorly need to read that book. Number 7, the book that kind of took all your money when you probably shouldn't have been buying books. Yeah, that could probably be all of the books, I think. I mean, if we're being honest in here, but the one that has definitely was the most expensive out of all my books, and that's including the special edition Harry Potter, which is sitting right up there. I got that on special. Is my edition of Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and the reason that this is so expensive is it was signed, and it was a Black Friday deal from Barnes & Noble, and I bought it convincing myself that I was going to read this book. I haven't yet, so I'm hoping I will soon. Number 8. Ha! Prettiest books on your shelf. Well, of course I have 2 because I can't just narrow it down. And of course, one of them is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I just love this edition. I love the colors right here. I love that it's a hardcover without the dust jacket. And I love, love, love the end papers. Look at these gorgeous end papers, guys. They're so pretty. Love them. And of course, the other book is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. The dust jacket is gorgeous, and then when you take it off, it's naked, and look at it, it's so pretty. It's gorgeous. I love it. And the story is amazing too, and the sequel is supposed to be coming out this year, so I'm very excited about that. And number 9, there's number 9, Ugliest. Without a doubt, is my copy of A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. This cover is grotesque. It's disgusting. I hate this cover. I picked it up for like 50 cents one day at a yard sale, and I was like, hey, I don't have this book. I should get this book. The problem is I picked it up and now I hate this cover. Even though I really want to read this book, I want to read Charles Dickens more because I think I've only read Great Expectations by him. I want to read more by him. This cover is not influencing me to read this book. So I've already decided that if I read it and I really like it, then I can get a new cover and get rid of this one. Alright, and then number 10, which is optional, but of course I'm going to do it, is to show us all the books. All the books. All the books. I'm totally doing that. So give me just 1 second and we're going to go look at my books. Okay, so in my closet, you can see I have some shelves, which is really awesome. I wasn't expecting that when I moved in here. And so these are books that I still like, but they're ones that I haven't read in a while. And so they're in here just in case I need them later. Okay, and so this is my TBR shelf, which you guys never get to see, but it's got all of my TBR on here. There are a couple on this bottom shelf that I've read, but majority are not. Okay, and then this is my small one, which has everything on top that you see. This one usually has all my Grace Livingston Hill, and then all of my Agatha Christie, along with some random ones down there. And then this is the one where I keep the majority of all my read books, all the ones I have read in the past or have read this year. I organize them randomly, but they're all fun. And then this stack right here is all sequels that go to the ones that are up on my shelf that I haven't finished yet. These are all to be read as well. Oh look, another stack of TBR books. How fun and interesting this is. And then these ones are the ones that I've read so far this month. So yeah. Alright guys, so that is the I have way too many books book tag. As you can tell from the myriad of options, I have a lot of books. I really do. And they're everywhere. And I'm moving in like a month and a half, and this is just going to be a pain because I hate moving books. But anyway, so yeah, that's the tag. I tag everybody who wants to do this tag. Bloop! You are tagged. Go forth and do it. Don't forget to check out Becca, the book reviewer. Again, I'm going to leave her link down below so you can go and check out her video, her original tag. Also, if you want to follow me on social media such as Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all those links are right down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Friday, which is super fun. And please don't forget to hit that thumbs up because I totally like those. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an amazing night and keep reading, you awesome dragons, you. Bye!